Hello, it's Sunday. Happy Vlogtober, day 17. We're a little bit low energy today. I have just an easy-weasy, teeny-weeny hangover, just a little bit. Not too bad. We actually left pretty early, so we started the night off. I'm taking the dogs to get their nails clipped, or to clip their nails. I do it myself. I don't take them to get done anymore because it's like, I stopped taking it. I used to take them to get them groomed once every 6 weeks, and it was $120 every time. So when we bought our house, I was like, what are some things we can like dial back on? And $120 a month for grooming was one of them. So I just take them to do it myself. They don't need baths. They're actually pretty good. So I'm just going to clip their nails because I didn't clip their nails last time I gave them a bath, because it was just like a quick bath, because they had, well, not they, just Hoyt had rolling around in the dirt and gotten all dirty, and he was filthy dirty. So I just went ahead and gave Stubby his too. Anyways, so last night we started the night off. Tim's friends came over. His three friends, was it 3 people? Yeah, his 3 friends came over, and then we went to some other person's house that I don't know. I knew one of his friends, Adam. That's like his homie, and I've known Adam since Tim and I first got together. But the other guys live in Columbus, so I didn't know them. I had met the one guy before, but it's been years because he basically resides in Columbus now. So it had been years since I had met the dude. So we go over to these other people's house and hang out there. It was a little awkward because it was like Tim and his old friends that like I didn't know, like the friends of his that actually graduated, and I only knew Adam, so I just kind of stood there like, yeah, fucking sitting here talking with the guys. And really, and you know when like old friends get together, like all they talk about is old stories, and you're like, yeah, totes, I wasn't there, so cool. So at first, because I obviously didn't have a buzz, I didn't start drinking yet, so I was like, wow, this is so cool. And then we all went to the reunion. And when we got to the reunion, well, I started drinking at their house, and then we got to the reunion, and it like got to the point where I was like, okay, Tim, like I didn't go to this school, so like before you talk to people and then just walk away, and like when you see, because he would like see somebody and be like, oh, fucking Stephanie Tanner, and then he would like walk over, and I'm like, yo, you can't just leave me hanging, I know nobody here. Like, I gotta, you know, you gotta break me with you, you know, I don't know anybody, and then I'm stuck looking stupid in front of a bunch of people I don't know. So he's like, oh, I'm sorry, okay. So then, later in the night, everything was good. There were a few people that he graduated with that I actually knew, because I kind of ran around with some of the people that, like, he went to school with at some point. I always had, like, different friend groups when I was younger, and, I knew them through like friends and friends of friends and whatever else. So we hung out at the reunion, and then lo and behold, my fucking asshole of a stomach started fucking up again. And I think what it is is, because I've told you guys before, I have like ulcers in my stomach. You're not supposed to drink when you have ulcers in your stomach. But I did. Where the fuck is the Tractor Supply? Up here? Or did I pass it? Oh no, it's up here. But I did, and, right? Yes. I don't know. It's like sometimes, like when we went to Tim's friend's house, like a month or so ago, I was fine. Drank all night. I drank like straw burritos, whatever the fuck they're called, those Bud Light things, and limerita, I think they're called, I can't remember, and some wine and some of this like cocktail juice that his friend had made, and I was fine all night. But for some reason, it's like certain things just trigger it, and it hurts so bad, and I get absolutely no relief until either I eat something or I take Rolaids. and I told Tim, like, yo, you can stay here. I don't care. I mean, he was to the point where he probably shouldn't have stayed there because he was at that drunk where, you know, one more drink and he was tipping over the edge to making full of himself. He was real close. So, I said, you can stay here if you want. He's like, I'm not going to fucking just, like, send you off home and stay here. Like, no way. I'm going with you. Where you go, I go. So, we ended up going home and, just hanging out and laughing. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in my life because I won't go into it, but we just had a good time. We had fun. We were home by 10. That's like how fucking old we are. Hold on. I'll BRB. I'm going to run up in the Tractor Supply and get my dogs a new nail clipper. BRB. Okay, we back, beach. I can't believe I'm vlogging today. I'm like... a little slow going today, girl. A little slow going. I'm a little sleepy, but I figured I need to, like, get up and move. It is beautiful. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous out. And I cannot sit in the house and, like, be a freaking potato when it's this nice out. I just can't fucking do it. I told Tim, too, like, you need to, like, because he's just, like, chilling, playing video games with Aiden. I said, you need to, like, get up and go outside. It's so nice out. Go on your grass or something, because we ain't gonna have too many more of these days, bro. So enjoy it while you can, you know. He drank a lot more than I did, though, so he's probably feeling a little bit worse than I am. But whenever we drink, he always is the one that's like, I don't feel that bad, and I'm the one that's like, I need fried food. I always want fried food when I'm hungover. We had shitty-ass McDonald's for breakfast. It was gross. So, and Aiden wants Bellicinos for lunch, or for supper tonight, which I don't know if I'm really feeling. Who cares? I'm the most uninteresting person right now, because I'm, like, so hungover. I don't really have much to say. I guess all the people, I love going to other people's house, because I like to see their houses, like, how they decorate and stuff. And they had a cute house. It's just not, it was more of like a primitive farmhouse-esque. Like, everybody in my area decorates with primitive decor. There's not, like, my friend Emily has kind of like a more modern decorated house. And then my friend Kelly always did. But everyone else in our area, like, everybody's houses look, and I'm not shading it, like, if that's your thing, it's your thing, girl. But everybody in our area, like, everybody's houses all look the same. Like, on the inside, they've all got, like, the gather signs and the little welcome signs outside and the little floofy things everywhere and home and whatever, family, and you know what I mean. But that's just not my thing, girl. I just don't fuck with it. I like more mid-century. Well, now they all liked our house, though. They liked our kitchen light, our Sputnik light in the kitchen. All Tim's friends were like, that's a cool ass light. Where'd you get that light? That's cool. Oh, but anyways, so they all, not us obviously because we went home, but Tim's friends all went to the people's house that we started at, and I guess, like, everybody was, like, so annihilated that they were, like, spilling beer all over their floors, and that's why I don't like people coming back to my house when they're, like, that wasted, because I'm like, I want my shit getting fucked up, you know? Like, it ain't, we ain't 20 no more, girl. It's not cool to, like, come home and fucking smoke cigarettes in the house and spill beers everywhere and whatever, trash shit, whatever else. Like, I ain't all about that. I spend a good amount of time in my house. I like it to look nice and stay that way. Not get fucked up because some drunken idiot. Jesus, look at this fucking car wash today. My God. Because some fucking drunken idiot. You're gonna have to wait, bro. I was already here. Get over yourself. Decides to, like, spill something up on my carpet or whatever, you know. Don't give me a hello. I done already pulled in before you were pulling. This old man just gave me a dirty ass look. Like, I pulled in here before you were pulling out, bro. Not my prob, buddy. Get over yourself. Okay, well, I'm gonna take my dogs in to get clipped, and I will see you guys in a beat. good Lord, that was less than enjoyable. My God, those freaking dogs, dude. Oh shit, I gotta stop and get the boys a whoop beer. I don't know if it's, maybe it's because it's been so long since they had their nails trimmed, but God, dude, I don't even know what time I went in there. What time did I go in there? Do you remember? Did I say it was like 1 something? Oh my God, dude. It's like 2 something. I bet I sat in there for an hour just trying to trim their nails and Dremel them down. Stubby was being a little dick. I don't know why. He doesn't like to get his nails trimmed anyways, which is understandable. I get it. Like, it's not an enjoyable experience, but come on, brah. Like, I'm having just as bad of a time as you are. Please, work with me, please. Oh, it drives me crazy. And then it's like, I have to put myself into all these awkward positions and fuck my back up because just to make them comfortable while I'm doing it, you know? Oh my God, oh my God. That's why I take them to the pet wash, because it is like insanity trying to clip these boys' nails. They just go crazy. And usually Hoyt's like the good one. Normally Hoyt just like lets you sit there and do whatever, but not this time. And normally I would like clip their nails before I wash them. So that way, because when I wash them, they're like already, you'd think like washing them and bathing them would like tire them out. No. It's more like after I wash them, they're already over it and like want to get the fuck out of there. So if I clip their nails afterwards, I ain't clipping their nails afterwards, you know what I'm saying? But at least they don't bite you or anything. Their groomer always used to be like, these are my favorite dogs. They just let you do whatever you want to them. Not this one. It'd be so much easier if I had like a side-by-side. Like the pet wash has a platform that's like, you know, there's a wall. You like put them out, put the 2 little like hooky things on them, and then there's a wall. But if it was like in the middle of the room, it would be so much easier because then you wouldn't have to constantly like turn them around, and they don't want to turn around. So that way, because that's kind of what they do at the groomer. So that way, you know, if they do turn around, you're still not screwed if you've already done the one side. Does that make sense? Who cares though, right? It's so stupid. I know. Hold on. I'll be RP. I'm at the drive-thru. Jesus. I need to... Whoa, this is like a downhill. Oh, Jesus. Wow, you okay back there, boys? God damn. It's like fucking, what's that called? Button. My God. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Jesus. I don't know what the hell I was doing in my camera. I had it in like a different setting and everything. I just noticed, because I was like fucking with the settings on my camera, that I sometimes, maybe, but like I pushed the record button and it was like, I don't know, doing some stupid wacky shit when I pushed the record button. Why is I felt like my wheel was pulling. And it was doing like wacky shit and switching what mode I was shooting in or whatever. But I realized that when I pushed that record button, it said record, but there was no time on there. So I wonder if that's what's happening when I'm losing clips. Like I push record and then it says that it's recording, but it's not, because there's no minutes like counting down, you know what I mean? Because I was so fucking pissed about it, losing that clip to Aiden's birth story, because that was like the first time I told it, and I don't know, girl, that time was like way more emotional than the second time I had told it. It almost brought me to tears thinking about Tim cutting Aiden's umbilical cord and whatever else, and then I had to fucking tell it again because my stupid ass camera. I hate this camera. I wish it would just go away and give me another one, please, and thank you. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to be meeting up with I better check on the book. I'm supposed to be meeting up, whoops, what's going on? Did it send? No. I'm supposed to be meeting up with somebody today to sell my 6D. I think he either said today or like the beginning of next week, so, or beginning of this week now, because it's Sunday. So I wonder, I cannot believe that I got a legitimate purchase option. Like, I can't believe somebody's actually legitimately purchasing it. And it wasn't, I didn't get not one scammer trying to say, like, will you send me a cashier's check to Texas and I'll pay $600 more for it, or what the fuck ever. You know how they do you up on the Craigslist. So I was shocked. Like, oh, are you a real person? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's for sale still? Sure. You want it, motherfucker? I had it at $650 and talked me down to $600 because the shutter count's really low on it. It's a Canon 6D and the shutter count is only at 4,000, and a shutter rating for a full frame camera, specifically a 6D, is 100,000. So it's basically like brand new. So that camera is gonna last that guy for years. Come on, garage door. My garage door wasn't opening. What the fuck? Yeah, so that's gonna last that guy for like a really long time. And I loved that camera. The only reason why I switched over to the Mark II, the 6D Mark II, was so I could have the flip out screen, and because it was autofocus. Because if you remember, that camera was not autofocus, so I constantly had to like get in focus and then like stay in one position, and I wasn't able to move around, and it was crazy. I love the camera I have now though. Okay, so I'm back home. I'm gonna go inside, take these bastard dogs inside, probably give them some tweets, even though they weren't very well behaved dogs, and I don't know, maybe try to talk to him into getting out of the house, because I sure do feel better now that I did that workout. That was like a workout, straining my muscles, hurting my hand from holding on to paws. Yeah, so I will hop back on here later and probably bid you guys adieu, because I'm just, you know, I'm a fucking hungover bitch. I ain't feeling it today, girl. Okay, I will see you guys shortly. Hello, I'm back. Oof, look at me. I look dehydrated, do I not? This is not going to be a long vlog. I'm probably going to bid y'all adieu. Tim just went to get our food, and he also just called me and informed me that our old house, the guy is like ready to close on our old house like this week, which means all those times I said I was gonna go get our shit out and didn't. Now I actually have to like do that this week apparently, which is awesome. There, look at these old albums my mom brought me. I said I wanted to get a record player for our basement. Like, I'm gonna get a record player, and you know, like one of those, oh, what are they called? I don't know, but they're like wood and they're really cool looking. So my mom was like, oh, I have a bunch of old albums out at your Uncle Greg's house, which used to be my grandma's house, which is the house that my mom grew up in. And I was like, ooh, I want them. So she went out there and got them for me. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's tons of Led Zeppelin. A lot of these, there's ZZ Top. Look, ZZ Top, Chicago. These are like old vintage. What's this? Oh, the Bee Gees. Oh my God. Foreigner. Oh, I love Foreigner. Some of these, Johnny Cash. Nice. I might, what's this? Ooh, this one's old and fucked up, isn't it? Wow. I don't know what this is. I want to say Fog Hat, but I'm not soups sure. I don't know what that one is. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. This one, I don't know what this one is. This one's kind of old and ripped up too. There's not even an album in there, mother. The Police, Synchronicity. So, Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin again. This one's kind of fucked up too. But she had, like, the one, this first one, in the paper bag. These need cleaned off. Because they've just been, like, sitting in a closet out there. This one, In Through the Outdoor, is like an old collectible one. So some of them I might actually get album, what are those called? Album frames or whatever, and hang some of them up. I might like hang the albums up and then hang some of the records up too if the records look cool. So I'm super excited about that. Probably going to add it to my gallery wall, which is something I'll be working on this winter, is that blank ass wall in my living room. I hate it when people come here and we just have this blank ass wall in our living room. I need wall decor, like, in my house really bad, because there's, like, all my walls are blank, and to have white walls and have them blank, it's, like, not kosher, you know? I need to fix that. Look, I have had this little plant sitting here. It came off of one of my trees, and I was like, I'm going to stick that in water and try to root it. It's been sitting in there. I think I mentioned, like, on a vlog or something, that it had been sitting in there for months, like 2 or 3 months, and look, she finally got a root. We finally got some rootage going on. So I broke one of the little leaves off one of my snake plants on accident, so I was like, well, let me try it with that too, see how that goes. I might get some of that root stuff for that. Why is this turning brown? What is wrong with you? Oh no, she too wet. She'll come back. My little thing over there, I had to take it. I had it in the shelf up there, but I had to take it out because it was like getting too tall for the shelf. So this plant is what used to be over there, so I just put it over here. Anyways, I'm so boring today. I'm gonna try to, I think I'm gonna take Hoyt outside. Did I say that earlier? I think I did. I think I'm gonna take Hoyt outside and try to teach him how to walk on a leash, because I want to start walking the dogs, like, when Tim gets off of work, and usually I take him outside and throw with them and stuff like that to get him exercise, but I want to walk them so we can walk around our neighborhood and stuff, because I always see everybody walking with their dogs. I'm so jelly. But Hoyt is like, oh, dude, last time, because we lived out in the country, so we never had to do it, because they would just run around the yard. But last time we tried to put Hoyt on a leash, he, like, fucked up his paw pads because he was, like, pulling so hard. And my stupid camera had overheated again. Anyways, I can't bring myself to put one of those collars that, like, have you ever seen them? Those, like, collars. They're supposed to, like, teach him how to walk or something. I couldn't bring myself to put that on him because it looks like it would be painful. I did think about getting him, it's not a shock collar, but it's like a collar that just sends vibration. It's just like a vibrating collar. It's like a bark collar, because dude, he just barks at, like, everything and everybody, and he gets nuts and gets a little, like, he's a little bit scary. And I don't want people to think that he's a mean dog, because he's absolutely not. He barks like he's tough, but, like, Tim's friend came last night and he had never met the dude, and he's like, oh, I want to pet your dog, and Tim's like, be careful, just, you know, brace or approach him gently or whatever. He's like, oh, and, like, grabs his face up, and then Hoyt was cool. He didn't even do nothing. He was, like, barking at him, and the dude, like, lunged at him and grabbed his face, and Hoyt's like, oh, okay, we're cool. Which I would not recommend, but he just gets scared and timid when it comes to people that he doesn't know. But it's like, as soon as you show him that, like, you're a friend, he's cool. It's all over. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I want to see if the neighbors are outside. They probably are. Just gonna go outside and see how I'll sit. I gotta get water in my thing. I've said that for 2 days now and haven't done it. They're all right though. I wanted to go outside and see if I could find Paul, but I think my neighbor's out there watering and stuff. Hobie texted me right now. I'm gonna stop at Myers real quick. Oh, you know what? I might need some blasted butter popcorn because we're gonna watch AHS later. Oh, no, I got plenty. I don't need anything then. Oh my goodness, girl, I'm hungover. I'm starting to feel it now. After I, like, bathed the dogs and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I got a little burst of energy, which lasted all of about 20 minutes, and now I'm like, just bring my food, I would eat a chill. I would like to eat a chill outside, and I feel like a piece of dick because it's so fucking nice outside. I feel like I need to be outside doing something. anyways, all right, I think I'm gonna get off here. Sorry this was such a short vlog, but I'm just not feeling it sick. I got no energy, a little bit hungry for a little bit, starting to catch up a little bit. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Vlogtober day 17. Sorry it was such a short one, but hey, I did it, right? I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it at all, and I did it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Peace, love, and grace, girl.